Hello guys, welcome back to my video channel. Hello guys, welcome back. Today, before we start the video and continue, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and support my channel. It will be the easiest way, and you can always unsubscribe anytime. It doesn't really matter though, but I would love for you to stay in the channel. But our goal, we just hit 20 subscribers, and now our new goal is 50 subscribers, so any subscriber will matter and be much appreciated, and thank you. Now let's get on with this video. Before we're going to be talking about, if you didn't know, the S25FE and the Buds FEs coming out tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. Peace. Oh, okay. What's up guys? Hello, your boy back again. Let me turn on the light, hold on. Today we're going to be talking about the S25FE and the Buds FE, if you don't already know from the thumbnail. So this video is probably going to be around a 20-minute video of us talking about it. So first we're going to talk about is the S25FE. So let's get into that. The S25FE is going to come up with a new design this year. Let me see. The bezels will be thinner this year. I can tell you that. The bezels will be redesigned bezels. It's not going to be that thick bezels that we got last year. It's going to look way more similar to the Edge, I believe. Because if I look up last year, S24, we had that type of thick bone bezel type of going on. And this time we're getting it early, so the S25FE is going to be on the Unpack event, so I believe, I heard. So it's going to be released around tomorrow, so go ahead and check the Unpack event if you haven't gone check. I'm probably going to watch it if I have time, of course. So let's talk about the design first, and then we'll talk about the specs. So we're going to get a glass and aluminum frame here, glass back, aluminum sides, and a glass front, of course, like every other phone. So pretty simple designs. I don't know what type of texture. I think it's gonna be glossy this year too, like last year, I believe. I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I think it looks like it's gonna be matte or glossy this year. I don't know. I'm going on for glossy because it kind of does, but it also looks matte. The camera design, everything's basically going to be the same design type of wise. The only difference is the front screen. You're getting a thinner design, and the specs, they're also, it's almost like the same phone, but a little bit more mix-ups and more add-ons. Because last year we got 25 watts as fast charging, and I'll get into that and show you what the charging is going to be today. I'm so excited. Okay, so let's talk about the design. The design, you're probably gonna get. Let's talk about the colors. After I tell you the build quality, let's talk about the colors, and then I'll show you the design. Sorry guys if I'm moving too fast. Yeah, there's a time limit. The colors, you're gonna get a white, black, silver, purple. Those are the base colors. The base. So yeah, those are the colors. And here's the design. So we're gonna get this type of design for the S25FE. Not bad. Pretty impressive. I like the design, but it was really similar to last year's design. Very similar. But now you can tell why I'm telling you the bezels are very thin this year. There's still a chin, but hey, this is almost thinner as an iPhone bezel. Actually, almost thinner. It's actually way thinner than the then the S24 Plus bezels, I believe. Maybe even a little bit thinner. I don't know, guys. Comment. I don't know if that's gonna be the same. I think it's thinner though. It looks thinner. Besides the chin. The chin is like thick. So the camera layout, we're gonna have a triple set system, which is glad to see. The price is probably gonna be around $500, and then of course trade-in deals with your carrier. Of course, like every company. So that's the design, that's what it looks like. Now let's talk about the specs. So let's talk about the network. It will be supporting 5G, of course, It's gonna be weighing. Now let's talk about the body. It's gonna be weighing 190 grams. Glass front with Gorilla Glass Victus Plus. Glass back with Gorilla Glass Victus Plus again. So I guess the same glass on the back and front. Aluminum frame. This is, you can have nano sim and eSIM, I guess, both, or you can have one each. It's whatever. It's the same thing as last year. I don't know if this is last year, but it has an IP68 dust and tight and water resistant. So armor aluminum frame. It was just an aluminum frame. So you're getting an armor aluminum frame, really strong frame. Let's talk about the display. The display type will be a dynamic AMOLED 2x 120 Hz HDR 10 plus. Peak is around 2600 plus nits around the peak when you're out there in the sun, and just regular nits going when you do a manual around 1900 nits. This will be a 6.7 inch display. The corner Gorilla Glass Victus Plus will be protecting it, level 5. This will come out of the box with Android 16, which basically will be running One UI 8, and have 7 years of major Android updates. I don't know if that was the same last year, but I thought it was 6 years last year, but 7? Oh man. With security updates too. Now let's talk about the performance and CPU. It'll be running on the Exynos 2400 CPU, which is not the best CPU in my opinion, because for these type of price range, the $599 price range, I'm expecting like a high-end MediaTek CPU or a Snapdragon CPU. I'm not expecting an Exynos, but Exynos is alright. It's Samsung's in-house chip, so for memory, you're gonna get 128 gigs for 8 gigs of RAM, or 256 8 gigs of RAM. Or you can pick the 512 gigs for 12 gigs of RAM. So that's all. For cameras, you're gonna get a 50 main, ultra wide, 50 wide. No, ultra wide will be 12 megapixel. Sorry, 8 megapixel will be telephoto, and 50 will be wide angle. And then the main camera the front camera will be a 12 megapixel camera. The front can record up to 1080p, and the back will be able to record up to 480p, 4K, 60 frames per second. The flash, the LED flash, HDR Promoma. Yeah. Well, actually, the video is saying they can record up to 8K. So I don't know, guys. I think it can do 8K. Maybe it can. We don't know. It's saying 8K or 4K here. This won't have no headphone jack, of course. The feet, you're gonna get an under display ultrasonic fingerprint reader, and you will also have Circle the Church, Samsung text. You will also have a 5,000 milliamp battery. You're gonna get 15 watts of wireless charging and 45 watts of wire charging, more than last year. Last year was 25. So that was pretty impressive. And of course, you will have your communities and everything. And that's all for the S25FE. Now let's talk about the FE Buds. The FE Buds will introduce a new design coming out tomorrow with the Unpack event. The FE Buds will have more advanced type of technology. More advanced technology will come out with. So the technology, like there's gonna be new advanced ambient noise, more advanced noise cancellation, and a couple more new features added into it. I don't know what it is. There's not that much specs around in the internet, so we're gonna just have to wait until tomorrow. Can't wait for the Unpack event, but yeah. Here's the new design. This colors will come in black and white, and the insides are both black. So any color you pick, you're gonna get inside in black. Guys, this is what the design looks like. If you didn't know, I have the FE Buds, the latest one that are right here, but I don't have the latest ones that are coming out tomorrow. So maybe I'll get it. for a review. It's not, the price is going to be starting around $99 or maybe $129. Hopefully it stays at $99. I believe it will probably stay around $99. So if I may get it for review, we don't know. But that's all I have for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. Our goal is trying to get to 50 subscribers. I know we can do it. Thank you guys for watching.